Well, as if missing unemployment payments isn't enough suffering for some of you tonight, some of these desperate Floridians are falling for scams that promise to fix their claims. On your side's Jocelyn Howard is scouting out the common scams to look out for and what could happen if you fall victim.
Connect is already complicated for a computer science major. Imagine, somebody who's not savvy.
Unemployment expert Vanessa Brito says the complicated Connect system is what has pushed many people to fall for scams. Usually the scammer offers to correctly file your unemployment claim for a fee.
Apparently they started charging $150 and they went up to $250.
Facebook comments started circulating appearing to be people with success stories from these entities, turning out to be the scammers themselves.
It's the same message and they just mass produce it, onto all these groups.
Unemployment groups on Facebook are very common. They are communities of claimants helping each other with claim issues. One problem, Brito says, many people share too much of their personal story.
You're telling people what you need so they can kind of cater, the scam, they can customize their message to you.
But Brito says if you lose $100 to these scammers, you're actually one of the lucky ones.
It's not about the $100 they scam you out of. It's about the long-term effects.
These scammers will ask for your personal information to file a claim, and once they have access to it, they can change your banking information, your address, all to have the money routed to themselves. That's exactly what happened to Larry DeVille.
Whoever the fraud was collected 7 weeks.
But DeVille has no idea how the hacker received his information. He never fell for one of these scams. He has yet to regain the money that's owed to him.
They will end up paying for it. What goes around comes around.
Jocelyn Howard, First Coast News, on your side.